Hey guys, welcome to this about channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Put the post notification for you to be notified. Like the video and comment if you'd like. Let's get into pop and urban entertainment as we usually do. Nicki Minaj tweets, "The greatest song I've ever written. My goodness, opened the vaults and played it last night and the reaction, greatness. My babies have to hear this. The world needs this. Trees will grow. You all, I'm in love. I'm not kidding." Now I feel like she's still, hyping the album and people still want to hear the snippet that she hasn't played after teasing it. And there is rumor that going around that she will add memories. Now I don't know this song, but seems like a lot of babs are aware of memories. Super Freaky Girl and Red Ruby the Sleaze, obviously they need to be on the album. Now, a few days, Jessie interviewed one of the closest, maybe best friend of Nicki Minaj, and these two seems that they've been talking a lot. Let's take a listen.
All right, this next person, Nicki Minaj.
I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna always and forever love Nicki Minaj. Always. I actually was talking to her the other day, and actually we were texting. I was supposed to talk to her to see was she busy this week while I was here.
I asked you to help me piece it up with her. You refused to help.
I didn't refuse to help. I just said, girl, now you know.
The thing about it is, I've said so many times in different interviews that she's iconic, she's legendary.
But you've also said naughty things.
Whoa, because
you've said naughty things.
I'm a troll.
No, Jason, you've said, then don't troll her. You said naughty things, and I done called you. I've actually called you on the phone. Now why you did that?
Okay, so here's the deal. In my commitment to you, her friend, and to her right now on the show, I will never troll Nicki Minaj again.
Thank you.
No more jokes, no more
Thank you.
shade, none of that.
Thank you.
Can you tell her, can you try to help us piece it up? All right, this next.
Now, I know him and a lot of other lapdogs that love to troll Nicki Minaj for clickbait, for cloud chasing, and they hopped on the hate train like everybody else. So I'm not really shocked, but if they make up, that's on Nicki Minaj part to decide. On the case that Kenneth Petty has been battling ever since 1994, he served prison, I believe, allegedly around 16 years. After less than 5 years, he was home arrested at Nicki Minaj's house because he's Nicki Minaj's husband. They are claiming they have collected the 1994 evidence, as you can see with the articles. It's a long article, but I just screenshotted, few part of it. Now, when you go back to 2021, the case was like a hot topic around, the industry. And I believe somebody is against, Nicki Minaj's success, but I'm not shocked and surprised. Now, in my opinion, if this case had happened in Kenya and somebody has already served, jail time, there's no way he will ever get a home arrest or going back to dig the old case over and over. They believe that somebody has already served his due and it's time to let him go. But I don't know what's happening in the US. Jennifer has two lawyers, allegedly, from one of the states in the US that they pay lawyers very expensively. Mind you, this woman does not have a job, allegedly. She is not that highly earned by the end of the month. So technically, people are panicking and shocking because of all the teasing of Nicki Minaj album. But I can't wait, a lot of rumors and articles have been written. They always come and go. If Jennifer still feel injustice did happen, then she'll get it when she wants to. Sexy Red with Ebony interview, she said Nicki Minaj won female rap awards for years on end because competition was so scarce. As a hip-hop turns 50, welcome to the feminine renaissance of rap. Now, I feel like the scar part, which kind of pissed me off. But when you open the article, it does not really say scar, unless I open the wrong, interview, the wrong article. And this thing about people claiming that Nicki Minaj won this, Nicki Minaj stay on the top because competition was scar, it's because Nicki Minaj was that girl. So you all focused more on Nicki Minaj than anybody else. No shade. Moving on Taylor Swift with Nicki Minaj, fans are speculating that there could be a feature on 1989 Taylor's version that's about to drop on October. Now I feel like Nicki Minaj needs a new song with Taylor Swift. That's a mega hit. Her fans will definitely support the song. The Babs will buy the Taylor Swifts. They will stream a lot because they're very good at streaming. No shade, but they do know how to buy too. Moving on, still on Taylor, the 1989 version that I'm still hoping Nicki Minaj is not on it will be released on October 27th. I hope the dads, the lapdog fans will not, help the Swifties to stream, because it's almost close to Nicki Minaj's fifth album. But I'll not be shocked. Again, Taylor Swift has been left with only 2 albums to do the Taylor's version. I feel like Taylor by now, she has to be done by her contract, right? She has 10 albums without the versions included. Talk about Rihanna. According to Media Takeout, Rihanna has given birth allegedly to a baby girl. Now, I am hoping this source is not the one who linked the birth certificate. It's not the one who was given the baby's boy pictures and went ahead and watermarked the pics. I mean, let Rihanna do her own thing. Anyway, congrats to Rihanna and her baby daddy, ASAP Rocky. I saw on Facebook 2 Chainz did congratulate both parents. Now, if this is true, we are left with like 6 months. Next year by June, maybe Rihanna will start doing her rollout of her music career. But still, congratulations to the baby girl if the rumors are true. A lot of people on the internet are pissed that Drake did Tory Lanez. He had something to say following his 10-year sentencing, and Drake liked it. I believe somebody else liked it. Now, my opinion is nobody owns any loyalty to Megan Thee Stallion behind the industry, and it's really no shade to Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, she was a victim, but now she's got the justice that she deserved, and it took 3 years. So whoever likes Tory Lanez's post, maybe she should not pay attention to it. We know Drake is coming with an album, and it was rumored 2 weeks ago that it will be dropped in 2 weeks' time. August 11th has come and has went, but still, there's no Drake album because people are patiently waiting for Nicki Minaj feature on that, album. So hopefully he does not release it again close to, Nicki Minaj's 5th album. That's my opinion. Back to Megan Thee Stallion. She seemed that she will be making a comeback allegedly on August 13th to perform at the Outside Lands Festival. Now, she didn't make a comeback with movie debut. This in musical, it seems like she'll be rapping in that movie. But now she's back to the music, obviously performing old songs and Tramazine, almost turning 1 year old now. So yeah, those are the songs she's performing. According to the Latto fans, Latto has taken Tory Lanez out of her song Sex Lies and replaced him with Lil Baby after what he did to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, I don't know whether the picture on the screen is photoshopped or real, but there was a time on Twitter around 150 songs of Latto kind of linked. Seems like she has a very weak, very easy password, and somebody linked it. Maybe her team, allegedly. Now, my whole thing is people want to stand with Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, yeah, right. But I'm sure if this was another woman, another female rapper who is not connected to Jay-Z, who married Beyonce for the longest, maybe nobody will pay attention. No shade. And again, we will see or hear who had the best verse between Tory Lanez and Lil Baby. Lil Baby recent songs seems like kind of trash. No superior verses than before. And people are now guessing that, Ghana could have been his ghostwriter, allegedly. As for, Mulatto, he needs 21 Savage to write for her the verses, allegedly. So, moving on. Congrats to Caesar. Her tour SOS has sold 675,000 tickets, grossed over 100 million from 54 sold-out shows. Very highly deserved, but even though some of her performances are lackluster, no shade. Now let's compare between Doja Cat and her. They are on the same label, but we know Doja is getting the bigger push. I don't know if the tour that she's about to do, Doja Cat, will even gross 100 million. Whether it do or it does not, it seems like Doja Cat is the favorite in that label. Plus Mulatto now, they are on the same label. I wish the executives over there would push Caesar to drop another album by next year. I don't think they've received much money from any other artist than Caesar. Moving on to Katy Perry, she claims her new album and says, if you couldn't love me in the Witness and Smile era, you cannot love me in the Katy Perry 6th era. I just want to know how many albums did she sign on that contract, because for Rihanna allegedly it was 7. How many did she sign? Because the last 2 albums that she just mentioned, they were not really pushed, but I hope this is the last album, maybe the last, she can fulfill her contract, something like that. I don't think she owns any of her music masters. That's my opinion. I don't think she owns them. Moving on to the Vanguard, they were potentially with other bunch of other female artists, but it seems like, I was rooting for Katy Perry to get the Vanguard. They are giving it to Shakira. Allegedly, they are about to announce it, which is kind of sad, but I should have guessed it though. Few days before that, they did announce that, the VMAs, Latina singers want to honor her, something like that. But the management that holds her career, it's Rock Nation, the same one that Rihanna and Megan Thee Stallion are in. So I kind of put my 2 + 2 and I added it up, but I feel like they should have given it to Katy Perry, even though still Shakira still deserves that Vanguard, in my opinion. Moving on, Iggy is coming back on August 25th. Even if you cannot buy on iTunes, still you can stream the song. Iggy is talented. The one thing that she doesn't have is the push. She is independent. Tory Lanez allegedly was supposed to work with her on this era, but Tory Lanez is now behind bars for 10 years, so she cannot wait for him. And I hope nobody uses those letters she wrote to the judge to go against the music that she'll be releasing in this era. On our last topic, Kyle the singer, she has one of the viral songs on TikTok called Pandam Pandam, if I'm not wrong. She is doing a residency in Las Vegas and completely sold out in hours. So my own thing is congratulations to her. Anyway, give me your opinion on today's topics if you don't mind. Thank you all for watching. Give me your opinion. Stay safe. Love you all. See you on another video.